It's time you guys learned already. You can't. You can't just go back to the way things used to be.
Hmm.
Are you okay? It seems like there's more to the story than we've heard. Please tell us what happened.
Please don't do dialogue.
Yes. You see, our boss. He used to be a great carpenter, really. Everyone loved him back then.
Why didn't Quagsire know about this then? If they haven't really done any carpenting and building work in forever. And apparently there were some kind of criminals? Why didn't Quagsire know about any of this? Because he's high as fuck, that's why.
Being his apprentice was really fun back then. But then the boss got injured one day. After he injured his back, he couldn't move the way he used to.
I thought Scratch was part of the Gurdur model, but maybe it isn't.
His body just wouldn't listen. So he couldn't build the way he used to either. And because of that, he couldn't practice his building, so they went downhill. But even then, without his old skills, the boss kept doing what he could do best, you know. He still had his pride in the work, but then it happened.
There's one thing a Satan always what? What happened?
A certain Pokemon asked us to build him a house. Work had become pretty scarce at that time, so we were happy, all three of us. We poured into our hearts into the house. We used up every last drop of energy we had to build it. And then that Pokemon, he started bashing the quality of our work. And then he destroyed the house right before our eyes.
What?
At first, we thought he had torn it down because our work wasn't good enough. If that was really the reason, well, I guess we would have had to deal with it. But that wasn't the reason. From the very start, he was just toying with us.
Toying with you?
He had us build a house with a very intention of tearing it down afterward, planning from the start to complaining about the work as an excuse to not to pay us. That Pokemon called the boss's house a piece of garbage, can you imagine? And smashed it over and over until there was truly nothing of garbage left, so I don't care. The boss has no confidence in himself after that day. He gave into despair and stopped working at all. And eventually he started cheating on other Pokemon, like you.
What a horrible story.
But you said that Pokemon was just toying with you, right? He was planning to tear down the house from the start. So that means it didn't have anything to do with how bad your work was. Gurdur shouldn't have given up faith just because of that. We tried to say that too, but the boss just wouldn't listen to a word we said. In the end, he's the one who felt the loss of the skilled most. And that house, he tried so hard to do a perfect job, and then it all got torn down in front of his own face. I don't think it's any surprise that he gave up after seeing that. But still, it doesn't mean he should become a criminal. We don't want the boss to keep doing these bad things. We thought maybe we could change things this time. And that's why we tried telling you about Scraggy, John.
Did I ever tell them my name?
I think I didn't. But in the end, the boss isn't going to change, is he? We just want to work together with the boss again. We want him to go back to the same old boss we loved when he did...
Sniffle, sniffle. You know what I'm thinking, John?
Of course.
It's settled then. Our house is definitely going to be built by Gurdur.
What? What? Even after he's been so terrible to you? Why would you?
We've decided. We don't want anyone else to build it. Gurdur is our guy. I want to see the house you two and Gurdur can build together. A house with all your heart and soul poured into it. Gurdur had a father in this way. Let's go ask him if he can help us. Even if he says no, we're going to keep on asking till he agrees.
Sniff, sniff, sniff.
Crying.
Thank you. Thanks you guys.
Oh, it's a hug. Let's all go together. Let's go see Gurdur together. Let's have another drink. Holy fucking shit. Sure, that's safe. Saving on the 3DS is so quick. I'm not gonna rest. I just started like half an hour or so ago. So there's 4 of us now. Things are gonna be significantly easier as a direct result of that, of course. Wait a second, let's look at Gurdur's levels. Gurdur, level 12. I mean Timber, not Gurdur. Gurdur is the Pokemon we're after. Level 12, that's real good. We're going to beat the shit out of Gurdur. I can tell. We're going to beat the ever-living crap out of him. And I'm going to enjoy every last moment of it. Because he just beats the crap out of me multiple times. Lowest power of electric type moves. I don't think that really is going to matter in the grand scheme of things, seeing as how we've got about 0 electric type moves on our team right about now, so I feel like we should be okay, even though the electric type moves just got weaker. Peter just grew to level 10. Maybe he won't die as much now. For fuck's sake. Because damn, he did die a lot. I guess we're going to have more dialogue now. No, we're going to have a black screen though. Do we have any money to deposit? We can deposit some money. Any items? I don't think so. I'm ready to go on ahead. It's 1 floor, and then probably a boss fight. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's just gonna be 1 floor. It might be like 2. Hopefully it's just 1 floor, because I don't think I'm going to be happy if I have to go through 2 floors before fighting a boss fight. And maybe he's just gonna be the same strength he was at before, which would make sense to some extent, but maybe he's gonna be stronger, and if he's stronger, we're in for some fucking trouble. If he's the same strength, we're gonna beat the shit out of him. That's assuming we even fight him. We might just talk to him. I prefer to fight him. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm kind of done with talking for the time being, but we might just talk to him. Also, John grew to level 10. Can learn a new move. Please. Dragon Rage. Please. Alright, so no matter what, we are going to be ever so slightly stronger. Isn't Dragon Rage the move that deals like 40 damage set? Well, we can check, can't we? Dragon Rage. It's at a set amount of... It's either 20 or 40. I'm hoping it's 40. It's probably 20. If it's 40, I can probably like 3-shot him just by myself. It's 30. 30 is exactly in the middle of what I was guessing. So I guess I'm not too disappointed. Alright, I'm doing better against wild Pokemon so far. So that's a good sign. Is this the boss fight? Looks like it is.
We're nearly at the peak now. Oh, ain't that the boss?
Looks like it. Okay, you two should probably wait here. No, they're coming with us. For now, John and I will go and try to talk some sense into Gurdur. They probably should come with us. Who fucking cares? So it's still no good, eh? Gurdur! What? You two again? We've been looking for you, Gurdur. So you're still angry, are you? Fine, let's do this. No, wait, that's not... We just want to... I can't build houses anymore. Even if I wanted to build something, I got the strength. But, for some reason, I've still got plenty of strength left for fighting. Good for nothing power that can't create a thing. John, watch out! I'll show you what real rage looks like. You'd better be ready. So, Timber is not going to help me, apparently. But I've got Dragon Rage now, so fuck you. Honestly, this is the best thing in the universe. We're going to annihilate you. We are annihilating you. Like, You've got a lot of HP though. Wow. More than I would have expected. Okay, so you did become stronger. No questions asked. You did become stronger. For sure. But the fight was easier. Are you satisfied now? It doesn't matter how much I rage against it, no matter how much you hate it. Some things can't be changed. This world we live in. It's about who's doing the lying and who's being lied to. Honest folks like you fools, in a world like this, you're the ones who get blamed for being tricked. So you can't get mad at me. It's just the way this rotten world works. You may be right about the world, but that's exactly why I can't accept this kind of thing. We didn't come here to argue about that kind of stuff. Gurdur, we want you to build us a house. What? But I was such a jerk to you. You still want my help? You want me to work with you? To build your home? Yeah. We'll get together the money and the materials somehow, so please, won't you help us build ourselves a home? You... I swear, you're some kind of prize fools, aren't you? Don't you ever realize that I've been lying to you this whole time? I've got no hope left. Not for this world, not for my craft. Look at this scar, why don't you? He's gonna jump off this mountain in a minute. Thanks to this stupid injury, my body won't ever do what I asked anymore. I can't build anything. Build you a house? I can't make nothing but junk anymore. You get it now? You're asking the old washout who can't build anything decent to build you a house. Boss, you're wrong. You two? Peter and John already knew about your injury. We told them about it. You did what? Even knowing that, Peter and John, they still wanted you to build our house. What? Gurdur, you just said you can't build a thing but junk, right? But what's wrong with that? You just need to get working to get better again. We want you to build our house, Gurdur. No one else. If you'll just put your heart into building it, then we'll do the fancy things to the house. And stuff. That's not what it said, but roughly translates to the same thing. We don't want to live in some perfectly built masterpiece that has no heart. We want a house made by somebody who pours their hearts into what they do. And besides, these timber who would follow you to the end of the world, you know. Is my DS still running? Yeah, it is. No matter how many times you lash out at them, they still go on believing that you can do all the fun things that you were working together. After this I'm gonna play some Omega Ruby because dialogue is not going well. You've still got them, Gurdur. You have to think about them. They've been trying so desperately to help you, but Gurdur, what do you think you've been doing, huh? Boss, let's go back to work. Let's all get working together again. Please, boss. Let's go back to the old days when we used to have fun, boss. You too. Gurdur, please. Build our house. Build us the house that no one but you could make. Boss. Peter. John. I'll do it. I'll build your house. Gurdur. Really? Yeah. I put everything I've got into it. But not now. Right now I just need to cry for a bit. Holy shit! So I just need to cry for a bit. That's everything I need in life. And so, Gurdur promised to build a house in the paradise. Once we returned from the hazy pass, Gurdur and Timber began building at once. And the two of us, and even Quagsire, we did all our best to help with the construction of our new home. And several days later, that's a decent home. It's done. We have a house. It's quite interesting house. Sorry it's so bad. I'm afraid this is the best I can do right now. But it does have a certain warmth to it. I think it's a good house. Well, even if it doesn't look very pretty, I really had some really good time doing this. You said it. This is gonna be the most fun I've ever had on a job. It's like, yeah, kind of like shabby. But it's not really shabby. It's kind of strange, but I'm pretty happy with the work we did.
It's an odd sort of way. In an odd sort of way. Though, it really is not much to look at, huh? It doesn't matter what it looks like. I love it. Gurdur, Timber, and Quagsire too. Thanks everybody. Thanks for putting your hearts into it. That's all that really matters. At any rate, we're going to be our new home. This is going to be our new home, not we are going to be our new home. That would be weird if we will be our own home. So I'm going to save my adventure and go back to the main menu. That's going to be it for today, and then I'm going to move to Pokemon Ruby for the live stream. And I've been playing this for 45 minutes, but I can't. There's so much dialogue, especially so early on in the game. I can't do it for much longer at a time.